What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to CM Aviation. Hope you're on a fantastic day today. And today we have the November 2024 Great Plains International Airport update for you all. I hope all of you are excited for today's video as we have a jam-packed update. We won't waste any further time and go ahead and get started. Emirates Boeing 777-3 into ER. This aircraft's currently coming in on one of 2 daily flights in from Dubai. Got an Embraer 175 for United coming in from Indianapolis, now heading out to Traverse City. United Boeing 737 MAX 9 coming in from Houston, now it's heading over to Seattle. Delta Boeing 717, this aircraft's currently coming in from Cincinnati, and now it's going to be heading out to Fort Myers. Got the SkyTeam Delta 767-400 coming in from Honolulu, and now it's going out to Los Angeles. Got an American 737, this aircraft's currently coming in from Dallas, and now it's going to be heading over to Tulsa. And you got this A321neo, which is currently coming in from Miami, and now it's heading on over to Omaha. Got a Delta Bombardier CRJ-900 coming in from Lansing, Michigan, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Tucson. At the 737-800, which is currently coming in from Boston, and now it's heading out to Newark. Got an Embraer 175, which is currently coming in from Dulles, and now it's making a flight over to Miami. Got a Delta 777-200 coming in from Fort Lauderdale, and now it's heading out to Atlanta. And a Bombardier CRJ-900 coming in from Birmingham, and now it's making a flight today over to Chattanooga. And you got the Illinois 1 Southwest coming in from New Orleans, and now it's going to be heading over to Chicago's Midway. And you got a MAX 8, which is currently coming in from Dallas Fort Worth, and now it's going to be flying over to Washington National. And you got the CRJ-700, which is currently coming in from Newark 2, and now it's going to be making a flight today out to Louisville. And then we will start over here with the United section. So we got the CRJ-200 currently coming in today from Cincinnati, and now it's going to be flying over to Fort Myers. And then you got the CRJ-550, which is currently coming in from Detroit, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Traverse City. A CRJ-700, which is currently coming in from Aspen, and now it's going to be heading over to South Bend. And you got the Embraer 145 for Commute Air, which is currently coming in today from Greenville, Spartanburg, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Greensboro. United 737-800, which is currently coming in from Tulsa, now it's heading out to Chicago O'Hare. Got the Airbus A319, which is currently coming in from Las Vegas, and now it's going to be flying over to Jackson, Wyoming. And you got the United 767-300ER coming in from Phoenix, and now it's heading over to Las Vegas to some cool flights there. Getting into the lighting, we have this United 767. This is the 400. This aircraft is currently coming in today from Wildcat Diecast. Has some of the best model aircraft deals out there. From great prices to all the brands to free shipping, Wildcat Diecast has you covered. This model aircraft retailer is a game changer and saves you money with every order. Save even more money with discount code CM Aviation for 10% off. Be sure to check out Wildcat Diecast and bring those amazing deals to your model aircraft collection today.
Honolulu, and now it's heading out to Newark. And then we got the Boeing 777-200. This aircraft's currently coming in from Las Vegas, and now it's going to be making the flight today over to Sacramento. United Stars and Bars A320 coming in from Sioux Falls, and now it's going to be making the flight today over to Columbus. 737-700 coming in from Oklahoma City, and now it's going to be flying up to Raleigh-Durham. And a Boeing 737-900ER coming in from Boston, and now it's flying out to Salt Lake City. And now let's make sure our zoom's good here. Embraer 175 coming in from, Dulles, and now it's flying over to Santa Rosa. And you got this United Boeing 737-800, which is currently coming in from Philadelphia, and now it's flying out to Miami. And then we got this MAX 9, which is currently coming in today from Houston George Bush, and now it's making it over to Chicago O'Hare. And an Airbus A321neo, which is coming in from San Diego, and now it's going to be heading on to San Francisco. And you got the 777-200 coming in from Denver, and now it's making a flight today over to Miami. And this Delta 777-200 making a flight today over to Atlanta after coming in from New York John F. Kennedy. A220-100 coming in from LaGuardia, and now it's heading out to Billings, Montana. And a Delta 777-200, which is loading up for, Phoenix after coming in from none other than St. Louis, actually. At the beautiful Panda Delta 767-300ER, this is coming in today from Los Angeles, and now it's making a flight today over to, Denver. And you got the A319, which is currently making a flight today over to San Antonio after coming in today from Orlando. And the A321 is currently making a flight today over to, knocking them out here, as you can tell. Anyway, Jacksonville after coming in from Mexico City. And the Team USA A330neo is making a flight today over to Orlando and came in after a flight from London Heathrow. Delta A220-300, this aircraft's currently getting ready for Denver after coming in from Tampa. You got the 737-800. This aircraft's coming in from Cincinnati, and now it's going to be going on to Ontario. And the 737-800 with Scimitars is coming in from Pensacola, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to West Palm Beach. And an A321 coming in from New Orleans, and now it's getting ready for Houston George Bush. Alrighty, let's go ahead and go cover some Americans with the good light. So you got the Star Wars 737 for Alaska coming in from Seattle. Now it's going up to Portland. Chrome 737-800 coming in from Dallas Fort Worth. Now it's going up to Newark. And you got Piedmont A321 coming in from Charlotte. Now going to Pittsburgh. You got the 737 MAX 8 coming in from Cincinnati. And now it's going out to Orlando. Reno Air coming in from, Atlanta. Now it's going to be heading out to Milwaukee. You got 737-800 coming in from Toronto. And now it's going over to Atlanta. And you got this A321, which is coming in from Miami, and now it's going to be making a flight today out to Dallas Fort Worth. A321neo coming in from Portland, and now it's making a flight today on over to Reno, which is a really good one. And then you got the 737 Oneworld, which is currently coming in today from, Baltimore, and now it's going to be heading out to Indianapolis. You got this 737-800, which is coming in from Cancun, and now it's heading out to San Juan. And you got this A320, which is currently coming in from Minneapolis, and now it's going to be going over to San Antonio. And you got that A320, which is currently making a flight today in from, Las Vegas, and now it's going to be heading on over to San Jose, and that's California. And then you got the PSA A321 coming in from Miami, and now it's going over to
Aviation Expo is a brand new aviation event taking place from July 8th through 11th, 2026 at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. From model airplanes to aviation tours to plane spotting, you're not going to want to miss the best aviation event of 2026. Check out aviationexpo.org for more information and sign up for news updates today.
Tampa. You got the A320 coming in from Washington National, and now it's going to go to Philadelphia. And a CRJ 900, which is coming in today from Norfolk, and now it's going to be heading over to Providence. And you got a A319 coming in from Key West, and now it's going to be getting ready for the flight to Fort Myers. 737-800 coming in from Fort Lauderdale, and now it's going on to Dallas. Sam Cancer coming in from Los Angeles, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Detroit. A320 coming in from Nashville, now making a flight today on to, Providence. And you got the 737-800, which is coming in from Portland, Maine, and now it's going to be making a flight over to Memphis. American Boeing 777-200 coming in from Helsinki, now it's going to be heading back out there. And you got the Boeing 777-300 coming in from Hong Kong, and now it's going to be making a flight to London Heathrow. Boeing 777 Oneworld 200, this aircraft's coming in from Athens, Greece, which is a really cool new flight, so very happy about that. And now it's going to be making a flight today over to the great city of, sorry about the marshaller, by the way, Los Angeles. And then we have this Boeing 777-200ER, which is currently coming in from Shanghai, and now it's going to be making a flight today, just a quick hop over to Miami. And a Boeing 777-9 coming in from Auckland, New Zealand, and now heading out to Johannesburg. So quite cool to see the capabilities of that aircraft. And here's going to be a little bit simpler one. This one's coming in from Tokyo, and now it's going to make the flight to Buenos Aires. Still no light load though, that's for sure. Beautiful Hawaiian Airlines Boeing 777-9. This aircraft's coming in from Honolulu, and is really great to see this aircraft going strong. Qatar Boeing 777-300ER today. This coming in from Doha and getting ready to head back out there here in a little bit. Got the Royal Danian Boeing 77-8 coming in from Amman, Jordan. And the Japan Boeing 77-9. This aircraft is coming in from Tokyo, Narita. And of course the beautiful British Airways Airbus A380, and this aircraft's coming in from London Heathrow as well. Really excited to debut the brand new FBO area. This will have major enhancement by January, but this is what I'm able to have. I'm currently doing my internship at Charlotte for perspective on when I'm recording this. So this was the best I was able to put together for this moment. So I hope you all understand. But we have a beautiful E4B here, which is currently hanging out. This is going to do some pattern work here in a little bit. And we have a KC-135, very similar. We'll do some pattern work here in a little bit too. So you'll get some military over here along with these beautiful private jets. So let me just go ahead and move it so y'all can see it a little bit better here, so you can tell. Really good setup. I think it turned out really good, but we'll have actual buildings, hangars, FBOs, and so forth over here in just a few months. Cessna Caravan, this aircraft's just doing a local flight around the area, some cargo, postage work, and the Piper is doing a flight training flight here at the local FBO Flight Center. So very cool to see that. Got a Phenom 300. This aircraft's going to be heading up to Santa Fe, New Mexico, and came in from Boston. And NetJets Challenger 300 came in from Tulsa, and now it's making a flight today over to Sacramento. Got the King Air 350. This aircraft's also just doing some local flying around the area, ironically, so looking nice. Got a helicopter here, which is going to be doing some aerial photography, actually, which is extremely cool. So very awesome to get that here. Great planes. And finally found a place to use this hangar. I've been trying to find a place for a long time, so I'm really glad it worked out here. Just got a nice little Piper just hanging out. You could probably even hold a Challenger, which I know is a little off topic of the video. It could probably sit like that, but obviously it's a little bit more meant for the prop aircraft. So yeah, that's exactly what we have there. So that's a cool hangar. All right, so with those Americans covered, we're gonna go ahead and pop over to the other side and start working on this taxiway a little bit, and we'll continue to progress. So we got this United Boeing 737 MAX 8, which coming in from Newark, and now it's heading out to Chicago O'Hare. You got a MAX 9 coming in from Miami, and now it's heading out to Washington Dulles. You got a Delta 737-800, which is coming in from Boston Logan, and now it's going out to Indianapolis. And a 717 on the far side, which is coming in from Wichita, and now it's gonna be heading out to Jacksonville. And an Embraer 175, which is coming in from Houston Hobby, and now it's going to be going out to Grand Rapids for American, and there's MAX 8, San Francisco, and now it's heading over to Seattle. A321 taxiing in from the Houston George Bush Airport, and now it's heading up to Chicago O'Hare. And you got this United Embraer 170 coming in from Jackson, Mississippi, now it's going out to Grand Rapids.
Tiny Tug Designs has some incredible model aircraft ground service equipment. From tugs, the GPUs, the low-cost ramps, Tiny Tugs has you covered. This ground service equipment is game-changing and takes your model airport to the next level. Use the discount code CMAviation for 10% off your order. Be sure to check out Tiny Tug Designs and take your airports truly to a new level of realism.
You got this 175, which is taxiing in from Boston, now it's going over to Tucson. You got this DHL 737-800 freighter, which is coming in from Columbus, and now it's going to be heading out to Denver. And you got two F-35s, which are just tearing it up, doing what they do best, so looking strong. So yeah, overall looking very nice for all these aircraft. So I'm trying to decide where I want to go. The light will get a little better here, so I think I'll do what I did in the last update. We'll come over here and do all these aircraft, and then we might come down the pipe here and go ahead and knock out these internationals, just depending on how the light goes. So let's go ahead and pop it on over here. Hope all of you are enjoying the update so far. Great Plains is so much fun to put together. Get our Republic Embraer 170, which is currently just hanging out, and we'll do some flight over to Syracuse here pretty soon. Delta 777-300 came in from Fort Lauderdale, and we'll be heading out to Los Angeles here pretty soon. And I will be getting new ramps for these aircraft over here, so don't worry. But at the very least, I did get the foils put together, so I am happy about that. So that's an improvement. So you get the Frontier A21 Virginia the Wolf, which is coming in from Denver, and now it's going to be heading out to Fort Myers. And Baja the Whale Shark is coming in from Sioux Falls, and now it's going out to Myrtle Beach. Eddie and Edwin the Penguins are coming in from Northwest Arkansas and are now going over to Omaha. And Sunny Colored Blizzard's coming in from Trenton, and now it's making a flight today over to Orlando. And Pike the Otter is coming in from Las Vegas, and now it's making a flight to Austin. Southwest, we got Colorado 1 coming in from Las Vegas, and now it's going out to Houston Hobby. You got the MAX 8 coming in from Columbus, now going to Phoenix. You got an 800 coming in from Oklahoma City, and now it's going to Minneapolis. Freedom 1 coming in, I'm recording this on July 4th, ironically, so happy late Independence Day. Phoenix, and now it's going off to Los Angeles. Nevada 1's coming in from Houston, and now it's going out to Washington National. I will have more jet bridges, by the way. I know I'm lacking. This will be the final update, hopefully, if all comes together. Unless if I just keep expanding the airport, that will be short on bridges. So hopefully this is the final one. And then we have, December will be the final one. All right, here's this MAX 8, which is coming in from Destin, and now it's going over to Pensacola. And pushing back, we have the 700, which is coming in from Orlando, and now it's going over to Atlanta. You got Tennessee 1 right here heading over to Nashville, fittingly enough, after coming in from New Orleans. Missouri 1, which is coming in from Providence, now it's going out to St. Louis. 738 coming in from Sacramento, now it's going over to Reno. And you got this Triple Crown 1, which is coming in from Atlanta, now it's going out to Miami. And you got this 700, which is coming in from Los Angeles, and now it's going out to Charlotte. And you got this one right here, which is coming in from Baltimore, the 700, and now it's going out to Puerto Vallarta. And you got this Imuma 1, which is coming in from Tucson, and now it's going to San Diego. And then we got an American 737-800 coming in from Orlando, now it's going out to Las Vegas. Got Gulfstream G650ER coming in from Tampa, and now it's going over to Ontario. You got the California 1, which is coming in from Cancun, and now it's going out to Fort Lauderdale. And you got the Wilbur the Whitetail, which is coming in from Houston George Bush, and now it's going to be heading out to Miami. You got a Learjet 75, which is taxiing in from Boston, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Charlotte. You got the WestJet 737-700, which is coming in from Denver. Now it's going to be heading over, Calgary. I cannot autopilot sometimes. And now it's going to be heading over to Saskatoon. The JetBlue Embraer 190, this is probably long gone at this point, unfortunately, but just wanted to finish it out strong. So this aircraft's coming in from Boston on a shuttle service. Delta Embraer 175 coming in from Birmingham, Alabama. And now it's going to be making a flight out to Raleigh. And we got the Southwest 737-700 coming in from Columbus, and now it's going to be heading out to Denver. Now we still have this private area over here. I haven't quite decided exactly what I would like this area to be yet. If it's technically FBO or not, I'll decide by January what exactly I want it to be. But of course, we do have aircraft over here, and I could just use it as a parking staging area. But anyway, the helicopter's hanging out idle. The PC-12 is going to be heading over to Salina, Kansas, after coming in from Lawrence, Kansas. We got this PC-12 here in the middle, which is currently just hanging out idle as well. And the Gulfstream G5 is going to be heading out to Houston, and this is going to be Hobby after coming in today from Las Vegas Henderson. And we got the JSX M145 coming in from Santa Fe, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Austin. So overall, looking nice on those aircraft. Got an Avella 737-800. This aircraft's coming in today from, let's see, I didn't even do the rest of the Southwest, so let's actually do it from over here and down. So you got the Southwest Max 8, which is coming in from Las Vegas, and now it's going to be heading out to Houston. And you got this Florida 1, which is coming in from Sarasota, and now it's making a flight over to Jacksonville. And you got this 737-700 coming in Kansas City, now going to Tulsa. And this 737-800 coming in now from Chicago Midway, and is going to be heading out to Grand Rapids. 737-700 heading over to Islip after coming in from Providence, and then the 737-700 made a flight today coming in from Tucson, and now it's going to be heading over to Albuquerque. New Mexico 1 coming in from Colorado Springs, and now it's making a flight over to Portland, Oregon. And you got this Max 8, which is making a flight in from, I don't know how so many marshallers fell between the last time I recorded and now. The great airport of Saskatoon, I'm just kidding. This aircraft's making a flight in from, they pulled out Bellingham, so that's also out. But I like the idea of Ontario, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Long Beach. And then we have this Max 8, which is coming in from, let's see here, LaGuardia, and now it's going to be making a flight to Newark. That's also a joke. This aircraft's going to be making a flight today over to, that's a great question. There's so many different Southwest places, but Palm Springs is the best one that comes to my mind now. Got the JetBlue A320. This aircraft's coming in from Los Angeles, and now it's going to be heading over to Denver. We have the Hops A220, which is coming in from, let's see here, Orlando, and now it's going to Fort Lauderdale. And this A321 is coming in from Las Vegas, and now it's heading out to Los Angeles. Suncatcher 737-800 coming in from Puerto Vallarta, Minneapolis, of course, after that. Allegiant A320 coming in from Punta Gorda, and now it's going out to Orlando Sanford, whereas the Max 8 is coming in from Tampa on a turnaround. You have the Breeze Embraer 195. This aircraft's heading out to Charleston and came in earlier after a flight from Raleigh, Durham. Spirit A320 coming in from Las Vegas, going out to Fort Lauderdale. And this A320 is going to be a little bit more of interest, going to Birmingham, Alabama, and now it's going to make a flight up to Los Angeles. You got an Avella 737-800 to finish it out today over to New Haven after coming in from Orlando. So looking very nice with this side of the airport. So let's go ahead, and I think I want to go ahead and cover these internationals, so we'll be in position to cover the international gates over there with the good light. So again, I hope all of you are enjoying Great Plains. Is such a fun airport, and I really enjoy putting it together, so I hope all of you enjoy watching it very much. But yeah, here's a little bit better look here at the FBO area. There'll be an actual FBO over here, and it'll be a little bit cleaner than just putting what I had together. So thank you all for bearing with me. So let me just go ahead and move this table, because every time I don't, it's just not the grandest setup. So let me get a little bit of room here to work with. So we'll go ahead and we'll finish out with those Americans most likely. And I'll wait for the light to move over so we can get some more cargo action in good light. So what I will do here is not knock over a table, but get over here in position for all these aircraft. So let's go ahead and get started. So down there we get the WestJet, this is the Top 340 coming in from Cranbrook, of course. I haven't decided when I want to pull that, but I probably need to at some point in the future. Got the 737-800 coming in from Calgary, now going out to, what was the city? Let's see, Vancouver, and then the 737-700 coming in from Toronto, and now it's going out to, I thought there was another one, Winnipeg, yeah. Swoop 737-800 coming in from Toronto as well, and that's going to now be making its way on to Las Vegas and Fifth Freedom.
Tarmac Designs has some incredible model aircraft accessories. From towers, to buildings, to VORs, Tarmac Designs has you covered. These accessories are game changers and take your model airports to the next level. Use discount code CMAviation for 5% off your order. Be sure to check out Tarmac Designs and bring that realism to your model airport today.
And the Sunwing's going to be doing that Toronto and Vancouver connection, so looking very strong. Flair Boeing 737 Max 8, I haven't heard much on Flair lately. At least as of recording this, it's sent out to Calgary, now it's sent out to, came from Vancouver. Volaris Air 321 Neo coming in from Guadalajara, and now it's going to make a flight today up to Las Vegas. We'll have a new livery Aeromexico in that January update, so I'm looking forward to that. But for now, we have the previous livery, which is coming in from Cancun, and now it's going to make a flight today up to Tulum. And we have the Viva Aerobus A320s. The one with sharklets coming in from Cabo, and now it's going to be heading out to Monterey. The one on the left's coming in from Tijuana with fence tips, and now it's going to make a flight to Mexico City's new airport. Cayman Airways Boeing 737 MAX 8 coming in from Georgetown. And we have the Caribbean Airlines MAX 8 coming in from Port Spain. Malaysia Airlines Airbus A380 over at Skyleys Airport came in from Kuala Lumpur, so a very cool airport. And Skyleys Airport, by the way, is northwest of Cancun. It's on top of the peninsula there in Mexico, so it's a pretty cool route. I think that we've done really good there. Another one to her airport as well after this China Southern Airbus A380 came in from, I think it's Amman, I'm forgetting exactly how to say it. Let me get some good lighting here on this Radia Airlines Boeing 787-9 coming in from Radia. A very cool service right there, so certainly very glad to get to feature it. And you got the Air Premia Boeing 787-9, the sun at Skyleys Airport. And I'm excited for the winter filming updates because I'll be able to get the light back on these gates better. It's tough during this time of the year because I can't move my table any further back over to get the light on them, so I apologize. The angle is just real sharp on it. Can't lay out these tables with the light, unfortunately. Fortunately, it's good on most of the other gates, though. Here's the Azul Airbus A330neo. This aircraft's coming in from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Very nice. And then you get the Cebu Pacific Airbus A330neo coming in from Cebu, which is also very cool as well. Got the Garuda Indonesia Airbus A330, and this aircraft is the 300 heading out to Indonesia. Then you got the TUI Boeing 787-9 coming in from Birmingham. Very cool to feature that over here. Got the Kuwait Airbus A330neo, and this is coming in from Kuwait, of course. And the Etihad Airbus A350-1000 coming in from none other than Abu Dhabi. We got the Condor Airbus A330neo coming in from Frankfurt, and the LATAM Boeing 767-300ER. This aircraft's coming in from, Santiago, Chile, and we got the Hainan Airlines Airbus A350, which is coming in from Shanghai. So, yeah, a little fuzzy there on the camera. It's not quite wanting to participate quite as much as I would like it to, but now I can go ahead and put that table back. So let me go ahead and do so. The light's not quite to this table, so I think we should have just enough time to do a lap around the taxiing aircraft, which I'm actually going to use the other side for because it's a little bit better. And I can't forget about our SkyTeam carriers. I'm so sorry, excuse me. Now, not trying to be Chris Swimmer, but you know, I just can't help it sometimes. Anyway, what I was going to say is that I have a really cool extender piece that I wish I could put here. It'll be in the next update at some point. I would love to put it here. I just don't think with the runway there's enough room for the wide bodies. It's a narrow body setup really too, but I'll be really excited to feature that. But anyway, SkyTeam, I need to come up with a way to put 2 more stands here. I don't know how and what I can do, but we really need more stands. So I'm not sure exactly what I could. Maybe I could corner this off, maybe try to get 1 more out of it because I lose space here. So we'll see, but I definitely need to think of an option here for our SkyTeam carriers. Fortunately though, we are in pretty good shape with the ratio. Here's the Vietnam Airlines Boeing 787-10 heading out to Vietnam, looking quite nice. Got the KLM Boeing 777-300ER, this heading out to Amsterdam Schiphol, looking very good. Oh yeah, and I was gonna move a couple over to the Delta gates as well. That'll happen in the January update, so I'll provide us some relief over here. Got the IT Airbus E330 and 200 heading out to Rome. Got the Air France Boeing 787-9. This is heading out to Paris-Charles de Gaulle. You'll see a new Saudia aircraft, another one, believe it or not, here in coming updates. But we got this old livery, 1 flaps down, heading out to Jeddah right now, which is looking quite nice. And the Virgin Atlantic Airbus E350-1000 over to London Heathrow. So, yeah, I need to figure out what I can do here. But anyway, this is an analysis, and we have quite a few planes to continue to work on. So let's just go ahead and do that. I have a couple over here that I can get that the light's pretty good. So let's just go ahead and do so. Qantas Airbus A380 coming in from Sydney. What a great looking aircraft. And then an American Airlines Boeing 777-300ER heading out to London Heathrow. This is actually a turnaround, which is not uncommon, so cool to see that. Emirates Airbus A380, this is that second daily flight to Dubai, so it's taking off just as the other one is landing. It's cool to have that partnership going. You got the Spirit with United. The Spirit Airbus A320neo coming in from Las Vegas, and now it's going over to, we have a really cool route to Newark there, and then we got the Air Team New Boeing 787-9 heading out to Tahiti. So looking nice, or Popeye, excuse me, not Tahiti. All right, going the opposite way, we got the Delta Airlines A330-200, which is going to be heading out to New York JFK, which is super cool after coming in from London, excuse me. Delta Airlines Boeing 777-300, making a flight in from Miami, and now it's going to be heading over to Chicago here. And then give me just a moment, got to be very careful when moving back through there. Got a Delta 737-900ER. This aircraft's heading out to Atlanta, came in from Phoenix. Got a Delta A320. This aircraft's coming in from Los Angeles, and now it's going to be heading out to, let's see, Baltimore. got a Southwest 737-700 heading out to Austin after coming in from Washington National. And you got an ExoJet getting ready to take off. This is heading out to Fort Lauderdale today and came in from Dallas Addison Airport. And let me get over here. Timing wise, we're doing pretty good. So this is working out pretty good. Delta CRJ-900 Bombardier. This aircraft is making a flight in from Rochester, New York, and that's going to be heading out to the Burlington Airport. You got Spirit Airbus E321 taxiing out for, let's see, Orlando after coming in from Myrtle Beach. Got an American A319. This aircraft's going to be making a flight today over to Philadelphia and came in from Columbus. A Korean Air Boeing 77-9 heading out to Seoul. I'll have to decide. It'll probably be KLM and Virgin Atlantic that we'll start with over there because the most of their flight people are going on connections with how strong that airline bond is. So we'll probably, I think over there, those could work. Air France as well. Those three is probably the first I'll start with. United 550. This aircraft's coming in from Detroit and now it's making a flight today over to Salt Lake City. Continental Airlines Retro United Boeing 737-900ER coming in from, great question, Orlando, and now it's going to be making a flight over to Minneapolis. And you got Southwest 737-800, which is making a flight today onto Indianapolis and came in earlier from Austin. So looking quite nice with those.
Clipper Models has some of the best model airport accessories out there. From jet bridges to construction equipment to new airport concourses, Clipper Models has you covered. Their realism is game-changing and takes your model airport to the next level. Be sure to use the discount code CMAviation for 10% off your order. Be sure to check out Clipper Models and order their products today.
And we have our Delta regional lineup. So we'll start right here with the Delta CRJ-200. This aircraft's coming in from, let's see here, Columbus, now it's going to Indianapolis, and you got the CRJ-900. This aircraft's coming in from, let me get the map here so I can read a different view instead of a list of routes. Let me get a map of routes. This aircraft's coming in from Rapid City, and now it's going out to Missoula in Montana. They may not fly to Missoula. Delta doesn't. Delta flies to, I think, Great Falls. So we'll send them to Great Falls. I think Delta flies to Great Falls. Here's the CRJ-700, which is coming in from, let's see, Des Moines, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to, let's see, Little Rock, and then you got CRJ-200, which is coming in from, let's see, excuse me everyone, Jackson, Mississippi, and now it's going to be heading out to Greenville, South Carolina, and you got one more CRJ-700. This is making a flight today over to Flagstaff, and now it's going to be making a flight, Flagstaff came in, Flagstaff, Delta flies Flagstaff now, and now it's going to be heading on to Shreveport. So overall looking nice, and yeah, I definitely want to get ramps for these gates, and then fortunately I got jet bridges down here, so that's a start. SkyTeam Delta 737-800 coming in from Minneapolis, and now it's going to Seattle. Delta A321neo hiding out back here. This aircraft's coming in from Kansas City, and now it's going to be heading out to El Paso. A220-100 coming in from Detroit, and now it's making a flight over to Washington Dulles, and the A220-300 coming in from Boston, and now it's going to be making a flight to Santa Barbara, California, which is pretty cool to represent a pretty realistic operation there. FedEx Boeing 777-200, this aircraft's coming in from Memphis, and now it's going to be heading out to Las Vegas. And you got the B-1 Lancer. This aircraft's going to be a local flight around the area. I don't know if these have got retired yet or not, but long live regardless. Iceland Air 777-200, Hekla Royal, which is coming in from, let's see, Reykjavik, Keflavik on turnaround. I hope to get that aircraft, or the A321neo. That's kind of a good replacement there. Go with the MAX 8. Frontier Airbus A321neo. This is the Izzy the Orca. This aircraft's coming in from Denver and now going to Cincinnati. American A319. I like this view from over here. This is real nice. This aircraft's pulling off here from Las Vegas, and now it's going to be making a flight today onto, let's see. I'm trying, what have I missed? Lubbock, Texas. Got the stunning Edelweiss Airbus A340-300 taxiing out for departure to Zurich, Switzerland. And you got the American Piedmont 145 coming in from Harrisburg, and now it's going to be making a flight to Pittsburgh, which is pretty common. So with that being said, we've done extremely good on time. I think that we've done phenomenal considering how much we've covered. So obviously we still have all these American aircraft and obviously the internationals, which the light, that is an awesome shot. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I decided to get this concourse. You know, it's 200 sounds like a bunch, but for this, not at all. That's a great price for 200 bucks. So just getting a good shot of it here, taking a look at those international wide bodies. It's a great lineup. So I need to take pictures of it, but I think I have enough time to get it all put together. So I'll just go ahead and pause it. I like doing them in one clip, so I probably need to pause anyway. Alrighty, everybody, after the picture break and some clips and so forth, let's just go ahead and get started with this awesome lineup. Air Canada Boeing 787-9 heading out to Los Angeles on the 5th Freedom. Came in from Toronto earlier, of course. And you got this Air Canada Boeing 737 MAX 8, which is heading out to Winnipeg and came in from Saskatoon earlier. A220-300 coming in from Halifax, and now it's going out to St. John's. And you got this Air Canada Jets A320 coming in from Vancouver, and now it's going out to Toronto. And got some light finally on the Retro A220, which is coming in today from actually Miami, believe it or not, on 5th Freedom, and now it's going out to Vancouver. And you got this CRJ-900 for Air Canada, which is making the flight today. Heading on over to, let's see, I'm trying to think of some of the smaller airports over there that they fly Dash 8s to. But anyway, just send it over to Vancouver as a bonus flight for now. And this aircraft came in earlier from Saskatoon as well. Copa Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 9 coming in from Panama City, looking quite nice. Avianca Airbus A320 Taka Retro, which is coming in from San Salvador, very sharp. United Airlines A319 coming in from Cancun, and now is going to be making a flight out to San Jose del Cabo. And A320, which is currently coming in today from Las Vegas, and now is making a flight out to Puerto Vallarta. And a Boeing 737, this is the 900ER. This is coming in today from Houston, and now is going to be making a flight heading onward to Tulum. And a Boeing 737-300 heading up to Denver, and this aircraft came in from Los Angeles earlier. Star Alliance Boeing 737-800, this aircraft came in from, let's see, I like the idea of Boston, and now it's going to be making a flight today onto San Juan. And a Boeing 737-200 is coming in from Washington Dulles, and now it's going to be making a flight, making service to Miami. And you got the Star Alliance United Boeing 767-300ER, which is making a flight today out to London Heathrow and came in earlier from Frankfurt. And this Boeing 777-300ER is coming in from Sydney, and now it's going to be getting ready to head out to Honolulu, which is a really cool route. Got the Turkish Boeing 787-9, absolutely outstanding light. This is awesome. This is coming in from Istanbul, and now it's going to be heading back out there. These won't be quite as well lit in the winter updates when I film them, so this definitely is a huge benefit right now. And then we have the Air New Zealand Boeing 777-300ER. This is coming in from Auckland, New Zealand. So glad to finally have this. I just remember a great member getting that Singapore model store. That was so much fun. So very cool. Star Alliance Ethiopian A350-900. This aircraft's coming in from none other than Abbotsford. So looking very nice. And we got the ANA Star Wars Boeing 787-9 coming in from none other than Tokyo Narita. Looking quite cool. Got the Lufthansa Boeing 787-9. This is coming in from Frankfurt. And then from Munich, we have the beautiful, absolutely stunning Star Alliance Airbus A340-300. So very cool. Very glad to get good shots of all these. Actually, I'm going to have to pause the video here in a moment. I forgot to get the Lufthansa. That's too good an opportunity. I got the EVA Air Boeing 777-300ER. This is coming in from Taipei. Very happy to get to feature that. I also need to get a shot of this Aer Lingus Airbus A330. And this aircraft's making a flight today coming in from none other than Dublin, and now it's heading out to Shannon. Alrighty, everybody, let's continue. United Embraer 175 coming in from New Orleans. Now it's going out to Nashville. Air Canada Rouge Boeing 777-300. This aircraft's coming in from, let's see, Toronto, and now it's heading out to Indianapolis. United 737-700. This aircraft's coming in from Little Rock, and now it's going to be, no, I'm just playing. This aircraft's coming in from Jacksonville. Now it's going out to Dallas-Fort Worth. Getting American CRJ-900. This aircraft's coming in from Amarillo, and now it's heading out to Tucson. And the Envoy Retro 170 is coming in from, I'm so sorry, Peoria, and now it's going to be making a flight to Champaign. You got the Qantas Boeing 787-9. This aircraft's heading out to Melbourne after coming in from Sydney. And then let's go ahead and get these. The Primary Boeing 737-800 freighter coming in from Cincinnati, and now it's heading out to Fort Worth Alliance. Everyday Cargo MD-80 just sitting idle at this moment. You got the McCauley Boeing 777-200 coming in from Miami, and now it's heading out to Greensboro. Eastern Boeing 777 going to be making a flight to Kansas City, and this aircraft came in earlier from Frankfurt. And you got the Antonov 124, which is currently making a flight today, coming in from London Heathrow. Now it's heading out to Los Angeles. Atlas Boeing 747-400 coming in from Baltimore, which is a very popular airport for these, and now it's going to be heading out to Miami. Got the absolutely stunning bare metal Boeing 747-8F for Atlas, which is just coming in from Seattle Painfield, which is super cool, and it's going to be heading out to Houston soon. You got the UPS Boeing 747-8F coming in from Louisville, and now it's heading out to Chicago Rockford, and then UPS MD-11 is coming in from Ontario, and now it's going to be making a flight today out to Las Vegas. And you got the FedEx MD-11, which is currently coming in today from Memphis, and now it's going to be heading out to Indianapolis. FedEx Boeing 777-300 freighter coming in from Las Vegas, and now it's going to be making a flight over to Orlando. And then you got the FedEx Caravan, which is doing a local flight today over to Las Vegas. So, or sorry, making the hop over to Topeka, Kansas. There we go. That was the city I was looking for. So, a little backlit, but we got the Delta A330neo, which is taxiing out today, coming in from, let's see.
JetSet Models has some incredible model aircraft accessories. From cones, the buildings, the vehicles, JetSet Models has you covered. These accessories are absolute game changers and take your model airports to the next level. Use discount code CMAviation for 10% off your order. Be sure to check out JetSet Models and bring that realism to your model airport today.
Rome, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Tokyo. So looking very nice on those. So we will go ahead and I'll let the light keep coming down so we can get this a little bit better because this light will peek through. So what we'll do is that we'll actually do half the Americans here first. So starting with the Eagles, that is 145 right here. This is coming in from, let's see, so many options. Pittsburgh, and now it's going out to Milwaukee. You can get this 145, which is making a flight in from, sorry about the camera, Duluth, and now it's going to be heading out to Quad City. And you get the Skywest CRJ-700 making a flight in from Springfield, and now it's heading out to Dodge City. Got another 700, which coming in from Mobile, and now it's going to be making a flight over to Santa Fe. Contour 145 coming in from Beckley, and now it's heading up to Marshall Shoals, Alabama. Got the American CRJ 700, which is coming in from, excuse me, everyone, I apologize. There's so many routes. Roswell, and now it's going to be heading out to Stillwater. And you got this CRJ 700, which is making a flight up to Waco, and came in from Lake Charles. And we got this UPS Boeing 757-200, which is coming in from, let's see, Nashville, and now it's going to be heading out to Birmingham, Alabama. And the light's better on the other side, so let's just go ahead and pan over. Again, I really hope all of you enjoyed this update. Super fun to put together. American A319, that aircraft's coming in from, let's see, Rapid City, and that's going to be making a flight today over to Los Angeles. Got an 737 MAX 8, which is coming in from San Antonio, and now it's going to go to El Paso. A321 US Airways coming in from Charlotte, now it's going out to Louisville. A Sharklet A321 coming in from Charleston, and now it's going to be heading out to Miami. A320 coming in from New Orleans, and now it's going to be heading over to Minneapolis. 737-800, this aircraft's coming in from, let's see, Memphis, and now it's going to be heading over to Albuquerque. Astrojet, which is coming in from San Diego, and now it's going to be heading out to Portland. 737-800 coming in from Denver, and now it's going out to Salt Lake City. 737-800 coming in from, let's see, Tampa, and now it's going to be making a flight over to, Reno. A321 coming in from Sacramento, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Detroit. And the Embraer 175, which is going to be making a flight today over to, let's see, Grand Junction, and this aircraft came in earlier from Milwaukee. And we have this Embraer 175 coming in from Missoula, and now it's going to be making a flight to Spokane. 737-800 coming in from Dallas, now it's going out to Newark. You got the America West A321, which is coming in from, oh man, there's so many choices. Denver, now it's going to be heading out to Orlando. And you got this Allegheny A321 coming in from John F. Kennedy, and now it's going to be making a flight out to Portland, Maine. 737-800 coming in from Buffalo, New York, and now it's going to be making a flight over to Boise, Idaho. A321neo, which is making a flight in from Sacramento, and that's going to be heading on to, let's see, Oakland. And you got this A321, which is coming in from Las Vegas, and now it's going out to Dallas. And you got the flagship Valor A321 coming in from Albuquerque, and now it's going out to Destin. Got the 737 MAX coming in from Knoxville, and now it's going out to, let's see, Omaha. I'm just trying to think of any that I haven't got. A319 making a flight out to Minneapolis and came in earlier from Medford, Oregon. And you got the Go Dogs Embraer 175 coming in from San Jose, and now it's going out to Boise, Idaho. And you got the American Embraer 170, which is coming in from Duluth, and now it's going to be making a flight over to Great Falls. You got the CRJ-200, which is coming in from Tucson, and now it's going to be making a flight to Elko, Nevada. CRJ-700, which is going out to Alexandria, and this aircraft came in earlier from the likes of Jackson, Mississippi. Piedmont 145s. So the first one's coming in from, I love how we can feature all these different regionals. Let's see. Oh man, I'm just trying to think of any big cities that I haven't mentioned up there in that Northeast region, really. Atlantic City doesn't count. I need the American Airlines buses. So we'll say that this aircraft's coming in from Charleston, West Virginia, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Springfield, Illinois, and then Springfield, Missouri for the other, and came in from Marquette, Michigan. And then we got the 175, which is going out to Bozeman, and this aircraft came in earlier from Idaho Falls. And then you got one more CRJ-900 for good measure coming in from Asheville, and now it's going to be heading out to Greensboro for American. Okay, CRJ-900 coming in from Raleigh, Durham, and now it's going to be heading out to Austin. UPS A300 coming in from, Sacramento, and now it's going to be heading out to Las Vegas. Delta 757-200, this aircraft's coming in from Dallas, and now it's going out to Orlando. Southwest 737 MAX 8 coming in from Houston Hobby, and now it's going to be going to Albuquerque. CRJ-700 coming in from Tallahassee, now going to Mobile. Frontier Griswold Bear A320 coming in from Denver, now it's going to Austin. Volaris A320 Neo coming in from Guadalajara, and now it's going to be heading out to Mexico City. American A319 coming in from Philadelphia, now it's going on to Boston. CRJ-700 coming in from Cleveland, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Green Bay. C-130 doing some training circuits around the area, came in from Reno earlier. United A320 coming in from Tulsa, and now it's going out to the great city of Grand Junction, Colorado. I really hope all of you enjoyed this Great Plains update. I mean, it was really fun to put together, and it's super fun to think about what's coming up. We have one more update for 2025, which will be unfortunately a little bit of the same, although there will be some new aircraft and so forth, changes wise that I've already had. And then January 2076 will be an absolutely loaded update with so many changes. So I'm recording this in July of 25. So the next updates will be filmed around that Thanksgiving, Christmas time. And let me tell you, it's going to be absolutely insane, especially with the airport accessories and new airport buildings and mats. You can expect so much of that, but there's going to be like probably 50 new models in it as well. So there'll be no shortage of opportunities. So continue to stay tuned. Happy Thanksgiving time, everybody. I hope all of you enjoyed it very much and super excited for what's to come. With that being said, that'll do it for today's video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do you love and love you do. My name's CM Aviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as CM Aviation is signing off.